All right, guys. In the last section, we had incentive and promotion. In this section, we're going on, which is module 5. We're moving on with dashboard essential. What are those things that are very essential on the dashboard? How do you navigate important updates? How do you track your progress from distributor to manager, senior manager, executive manager, and so on? Getting understanding of bonus, sales volume bonus explain, and setting monthly goal for yourself. So those are the things that we are going to be looking at. So let's take it one by one. So once you log into your dashboard like this, um, you are going to see where we have important updates. So when you scroll down now, either you are logging in from mobile app or you are logging in from uh desktop like this. I'm logging in from desktop like this. So you have this. This is important update area. So when there's any very important update like new product coming out, new product discontinued, changes in summit that is coming up, or latest lifestyle magazine. As you can see, this is the latest lifestyle magazine right now. You can see here super growth 250 ml are going to be discontinued in some certain country again. For example, 250 ml has never been available in Nigeria, so this might not concern someone from Nigeria. But in the area like, so if you click this now, you will see update on this so that you can begin to give a kind of awareness to your uh, customer in that regard. So this might affect people in the places like Uganda, Tanzania, and some other places where even Ghana, where 250 ml is available. So, like in Nigeria, we do have 1 liter and 5 liters. So, this might not concern you in this regard. But again, this is where you see the latest important updates. Then another thing is ranking. So, ranking progress. So, how will you see your ranking progress and what exactly you need to do in ranking? What exactly do you need to do in order to get to a particular rank? You can see here now, this is saying the next rank is let me go back. Yeah, I'm still coming back here, but I think I mistakenly clicked that. But this is where you can just see it at a glance. So if you can see here, so it's clickable, but I don't want to click from here. So saying it's 51% to reach the Emerald director. So these are what we call what do I call it? We call it status. Yes, status is different from title. Okay, so director is like a title. So status can change anytime. It can change anytime. So you can be a sapphire now, right? Can be a sapphire rank. Let me even call it rank. Let's make for the purpose of what we have here. Can be a sapphire now. So if you are not consistent with it, it can drop to emerald. It can drop to director in that sense. It can be a 5 ruby. A 5 ruby can drop to even 1 ruby. So it depends on it. So, but what are the things that you need to do to stay consistent, how to maintain, and going forward? Okay, so you can see here now. So this is where it's going to say, like currently from the stats you are seeing here is saying the next rank is emerald. And what does it just take to become an emerald? We can start from that. So I can click here or basically come to my team. Under my team, you see where we have rank advancements. So from rank advancements here, you will see what you need to do from the first day that you get started with this business, active distributor, till the last rank, which is 5 diamonds. So at as an active distributor, so it's 100%. So you might not see that because so if you are a distributor, you'll be able to see what are the things that is next. Manager. So because I've completed that, so I'm not more a manager. So you are not going to see what it is. But basically, what to become a manager is do you 500 points in a month, not necessarily only you. That is like do your minimum of 100, then you have another 400 to accumulate, or you do 500 yourself, you become a manager. Then senior manager as well is 1,000 points. Do a minimum of 100 and accumulate another 900, or you do it yourself as well. That's to become a senior manager. Qualified senior manager is you've done senior manager, you are still doing it again. You still do it again. So for example, you'll be shocking that why is this 70% here? It's a new month, right? So I'm not going to use this one to explain the difference between uh the title and status. The status of the business as at this time is saying is about to enter qualified senior manager. Why? Okay, so let me come here now. The title is actually a director, right? But the status is about to enter qualified manager. And you are seeing that it's saying 70%. But you are still wondering why is this now saying the next is this? Yes, I've achieved senior manager, executive, all those things before, even emerald before, right? The reason is that this current month's business status is not the group volume because it's actually a fresh month. It's not yet up to 1,000 points. Personally, I've done 440 before the month. To be more than this, right? Then currently the full month, the group points, like some of my other team member putting together is already 621 as at this time that I'm talking. So that is the exact reason why this is saying that. That does not mean, oh, if you have been a director before. So even if you are 5 that month, right? And your total points as at that time, as at that period, is not yet up to at that fresh day of the month. Although that might not happen to people that because they might have people have their spillover from the last month. What do I mean by spillover? So those people that they are 100, they have done 100, so they didn't do up to 100, or they did their points late, which now reflect in the new month. That's enough. We won't cover all this. That's actually by the way. So that is why you are seeing this, right? So, but do you understand? To become a senior manager is your account must be active. You must do minimum of 100. It's marking 100 because I've done 440, but minimum is 100, right? Then the QPV qualified points is 1,000 because the total points is not yet 1,000. That's why this is like this for this particular time. Then to be an executive manager, but you might wondering again that executive manager is saying 100% because I've done all this thing before. Okay, then qualify. So there's difference between qualify. So qualify is different from just being an executive. Being an executive simply means, oh, you have been an executive before. Being a manager, senior manager means, yes, I've been a senior manager before. But this current month, I'm not yet qualified because the point is not yet 1,000. So the same way is being an executive manager. Yes, I've completed that before. But for this month, I'm not yet up to that. Like the group point is not yet up to 2,000, which is for executive manager. However, I've done my own personal 100, which is even actually more than that currently as we are talking right now. Then the same way for director, yes, I've become a director before, but as at this time, again, I've not yet qualified for this month. So what does it mean to qualify for this month again? Because you have to be qualifying. It simply means I must be active, my account is active, I must have minimum of 100, I've done that. But the group points must also be 4,000. So you say 33% of that has been done. Then for Emirate, so to become an Emirate, in that sense, there's nothing like qualify Emirate. So to qualify is actually to director, but there's nothing like qualify Emirate. Okay. So to become an Emirate simply means I must have an active account, right? I must have qualified as director. Uh, I must have qualified as director or above before. Then qualified director 1 month ago, like say, let's say last month. Qualified director paid. So meaning, so the breakdown of this is just like saying you must have done for 4,000, not personally, group, 3 consecutive times. So for example, where we say you did 4,000 July, you did 4,000 in August, you did 4,000 in September. So that's 3 consecutive months. That is now giving you an Emirate director. And from what we saw from the previous session, that's 65,000 naira bonuses in that regards. So that's it. So becoming a memorand is just consistently doing 4,000. Yeah, within the 3 months. Yeah. If you do this month, if you didn't do that the next month, it has cut, it has break. It has to be consecutively. So that's on that one. If you move on again to become a sapphire, as well, you can see it's break down all this. I say must be active. 100 is very, very important. So you have 100. So your immediate qualified point of 4,000 must have it there. Another way is you must have a group point of 10,000. Then you must have one director in your team in that current month, not previously. It must be in that current month. And you must have been a surveyor 2 of 3. So you have of previous 5 months. So it means you have 5 months window to achieve this. Unlike Emirate, that it must be consistently 1, 2, 3. So this one within the 5 months, if you put 10,000 and you have one director level separately, maybe in let's say in April, May, June, July. Okay, let's say um, May, June, July, August, September. So within that 5 months, let's say in May, you did 10,000 and you have a director leg. In June, you miss it. Your window is still open. Then in July, you still do 10,000 with one director leg. Your window is still open. Then in August, you miss it. So the next one, which is September, if you now do it again, you meet up. So you have like 5 months window. That is exactly what this means. Okay. But again, let's say the 5th month, which is like September, now you now miss it again. It will now start from the previous months again. So it's just within the 5 uh windows. So you can see to become a Ruby. So basically you can come in here, check. So everything that you actually need to do from distributor till 5 diamonds is already being stated here. So can you see? So as you are clicking it, you are going to see all the requirements to get that done from distributor to 5 diamond. You can see saying for 5 diamond, it's already saying 12%, and say must be active account. Your account is not expired. Then you must have 100 PV. You must see have. You see this 4,000 is actually key. Then you must have a group value of point of 500,000. Must have 18 director leg in this sense, and you also have 5 months window to actually complete this as well. So that is it about ranking. Then quickly, let me talk about briefly on sales volume bonus. So sales volume bonus is one of the way you earn bonus in NeoLife. And at a glance, either you are doing this on a mobile app or you are doing it on a desktop like me right now, you will see the screen a snapshot of sales volume bonus. So you can see that on sales volume bonus, the highest you can earn in this part of the world, Africa, is 25%. I think UK it's 20%, US also 20%. Yeah. So the highest you can earn is 25%. Okay. From your sales volume bonus, that's 25%. That's the highest you can earn here. Okay. So if you did anything less than 250, you cannot earn from sales bonus. So, if your team member did 250 and you didn't even do 100, you cannot earn from sales bonus. Your hundreds must be somewhere ready, right? So, so even if your team member did 500,000 PV and you did not do 100, you cannot earn anything from the business. Okay, so here now, it's not a monkey they walk, babu they chop. If you know what that means, right? So here now, if you do up to 500, you are going to earn 5% from sales volume bonus. So let me increase this. So what this 5% is currently say at this time of the month, because it changes as you improve. So you can even see what you're going to earn even before the bonus comes. So as at this time now, based on what we have here, this is already saying 46,007, and this is only from sales volume bonus. Other things like leadership development bonus is not there. For example, let's say before the end of the month or at the end of the month, you now have one leg, like meaning you have one director under you. That's what I mean. So that's why here is empty now, because there's no director. So let's say you have one. So one director, like you don't have any. Now you can have two, you can have three, you can have up to 18, which is 5 diamond at that, in that respect. So this is currently what is here. So if it is up to 1,000, that's the 10%. It's going to increase. If it's up to 2,000, 15%, and so on. So there's some certain thing that's not going to be here. You are not going to see any from member simply means people that they are not a distributor, but they also buy products and check out as a member price. You are still also not going to see the calculation of people that bought from your retail products. Yeah. So retail simply, when people go to your shop NeoLife, you are going to get to that point. Yes, when people get to your shop NeoLife, your front office to buy a product, it's going to be count for you, but it's not going to be here because it's not single bonus, right? It's it's an SRP. So the difference between this SRP and the contributed price is still going to be added to your check. Let me see. So I think yesterday, yeah, luckily yesterday. Let me just share my email so I can show you what I'm talking about. Someone bought products from Maduguri, is a state in Nigeria. So I received it. So the person is not a member. The person check out from the retail website. So you can see, so the person bought the product. So you can see what no, this also was person also check out for Uganda. This person check out from Uganda, as you can see. Right. So the difference between these is going to be guys Kampala, Uganda. But I'm talking of the recent one. Yeah. This is the recent one. All these are others, basically. I think this is the recent one. This person started buying from the retail since July, right? Yeah, that's why it's a sign up date. So the person check out and bought 3 products. So this is the SRP, right? SRP. So the difference between SRP and DP. So in case you are thinking what's SRP, SRP is suggested retail price that the company said you should be sending, so that people will not be selling in different price. Somebody will not sell 20 now, another person say 30, another person say 50. Flat rate that everybody should be selling. Then DP is distributor price among the companies going to give you. So all these are not going to be part of sales volume bonus. At the end of the month, after the pooling calculation, that is also going to be added to your check. Okay? It's going to be added to your check in that sense. So it might be any like 5 different ways at the end of the day. You see safe follow bonus, you see member price, members, you will see retail checkouts, you will see leadership development bonus, you will see network development bonus. That's 5. So little here, little here, little here, additional. Before you know it, you already have 500,000, 1 million, 5 million, depend on whatever you pull at the end of that month. So that is on sales volume bonus. I also have a video where I did a detail on this channel. Just start as search for NeoLife compensation plans. You're mostly on YouTube. You see one of my video that I do extensively, or how to calculate sales volume bonus on its own. Then, and if you knew that, you can also comment. So I can share the link with you when you do comment. Then setting up your personal goal. So business monthly goal. So you can decide to set up your business goal monthly, what you want to achieve, how do you want to do that. And the best way to actually do that is not just about I want to achieve a new status. It's also about how will you maintain consistency. So how do you do that? Keep doing your basic like feasibility. Yeah, feasibility. So feasibility is part of your basic. For example, I'm talking about your social media posts, your YouTube posts, your blog posts, your product on the websites, SEO optimization, a lot of things around that, because you cannot do this business on your own. You need content that will make you feasible. So for example, now, as at this month now, I've done a personal of 440. This is not by my effort. Like no 1 naira, because I'm in Nigeria, that's why I'm saying naira, of my money is part of this. These are customer reaching out. Oh, I want to buy this. I want to buy that. I want to buy this. I want to buy that. Right? Placing order online. So it's not money. So because you already have that, you already have the data for all those things. So you just do your business. You'll be able to build your business to extend that 100 PV is not an issue. 500 is not an issue. 1,000 is not an issue. Yeah, it's not an issue. I'm just talking in my own perspective. I should be able to build your business point that you know that no matter what happens, if is going to come, either you run adverts or you didn't run advert because you have built your business to a certain level. So if you have been on this channel, if you have been watching, you will see I have like up to 7 websites for this business alone. So there's no way I'm not going to get some points without me stressing. There's even between you are stressing to get point. There's even between you are panic before point comes in every month. Yeah, yes, you achieve success, but if it's not sustainable at a particular time, you will break. You will break. I know what I'm saying. Yeah, you will break. So I have to get to that point of consistency, making money, not about the title, not about the status. Status will come. Keep on doing whatever you are doing. But every month, there must be money to be made. So that's the point. So I think that's it. So you need to plan your goal, and to the case you are here to, and as a way of planning your goal, the best thing you can do for yourself is put yourself in a position where you can earn from this 25%, which is maximum from sale bonus. And how do you do that? So after that, you can now begin to lay some other foundation to the next level. So how do you do that? Simply means you must become a director. Yeah. So I'm a director. So it simply means any point that comes, I can still earn up to this 25%. But you are not that if you are not a director, even if 4,000 comes in, guy, you cannot end up to this 25%. So yes, you cannot. What will happen is you will earn 20 instead of 25%. Yes, despite the fact that you do 4,000. I hope you get that. Despite the fact that you do 4,000, but because you are not a director, right? You will earn 20% instead of 25%. Yeah. So that's it. So best you can do yourself is to make yourself to be on this, to be able to leverage on the highest earning on the sales volume bonus. I hope you'll be able to learn something. If you have any question or concern, you can drop it at the comment section. I'll see you in the next section. In the next session, I'm going to be talking about managing other team activities, uh, subscription, customer subscription. I told you about member. Those are customer new ship, formerly auto ship, uh, viewing team recent activities, tip for boosting your team engagement. So those are the things that we're going to be looking at in the next. I'll see you in the next section.